Welcome back. The family of the late Honorable Sir Dwight K. Venner expressed appreciation for the outpouring of love and support from his friends and colleagues during the family's time of bereavement. Sir Dwight, who passed away on 22nd December 2016, was laid to rest in St. Lucia on January 4th. Hundreds of attendees, including heads of governments and dignitaries from across the region and the ECCB Board of Directors and Executive Committee, were present to pay their respects at the funeral service, which was held at the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, Castries, St. Lucia. In some weather news, a low-pressure system anchored just north of the island chain has been generating large northerly swells, which are propagating southwards across the Lesser Antilles. Northerly swells of 2.0 or 3.0 meters, that is 7 to 10 feet, is expected to affect the coastal waters around St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This activity is likely to persist into the upcoming weekend and will become even more adverse at times to high tide. Consequently, high surf advisory and small craft warning will be in effect for St. Vincent and the Grenadines up until 6 p.m. Sunday, 15th January 2017. Large waves and dangerous rip currents can be expected mainly along the west, north and east coast of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which will create unsafe conditions for small craft operators. Seabathers and users of the sea are also advised to stay out of the water. A small craft warning means, in this case, that seas equal to or greater than 3 meters or 10 feet are already affecting the marine area. A high surf advisory is used when breaking wave action poses a threat to life and property within the surf zone. This advisory and warning will be in effect until 6 p.m. on Sunday, 15th January 2017. Osman Davy, CEO of East Caribbean Group of Companies ECGC, handed over a check valued US $50,000 to the World Pediatric Project WPP. The handover took place to the Friday, January 13, 2017 at 10 a.m. at the ECGC headquarters in Camden Park.
We're actually here this morning at ECGC because the ECGC, myself and Mr. Ozzie Davy have been talking over the last couple of years, and ECGC has decided to take that first step to move the World Pediatric Project to the next level in the Lower Caribbean and the whole OECS. Mr. Davy has decided that him and his foundation are going to donate US $50,000 to the World Pediatric Project. I'd also like to say that this is a call to all corporate and business people throughout the OECS to join this movement to move the World Pediatric Project to its next level. So what is this next level? So one of the goals of the World Pediatric Project over the next 10 years, say 2023, is total cardiology coverage for all kids throughout the Caribbean. Some of you people out watching this may not know what the World Pediatric Project does. The World Pediatric Project has been in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the past 13 years. We have taken care of 3,645 kids in those 10 years. We have done $34 million worth of surgeries to kids of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and all of the OECS, including Barbados. That's a big chunk of money.
The Carnival Development Corporation will be hosting the Mass and Media launch, which will be held as part of the celebrations for the 40th anniversary of the June-July Mass. At this launch, the poster for Vinci Mass 2017 would be launched and the program activities would be highlighted. The Minister of Tourism, Sports and Culture Chairman and other members of the CDC will give remarks. The media launch will take place Tuesday, 17th January 2017 at the cruise ship terminal Upper Bay Street at 7 p.m. The Division of Adult and Continuing Studies in the Ministry of Education is reminding all learners that registration begins on January 23rd, 2017 to January 27th.
Registration will begin at 8:15 a.m. and ends at 4:15 p.m. each day. Registration will be held at the Division of Adult and Continuing Education's office in Lower Middle Street, Kingstown. To register, a learner or participant must bring along a valid national identification card or a passport or a driver's license. If the learner is under the age of 18 and does not have any of the three, then he or she needs to bring along a birth certificate, that is, the updated birth certificate, and a passport size photo that is signed by a justice of peace, lawyer, or a police of a certain rank. The fees for the CCSLC courses remain the same. They are $34 per subject. There is no registration fee. All are reminded to register early.
The Caribbean Council of Ministers ended a two-day meeting in Guyana on Tuesday, saying it was appreciative of the CARICOM's good working relationship with the past U.S. administrations and was looking forward to working with the Donald Trump administration. The Council, the second highest organ of the 15-member CARICOM grouping, said it welcomed the recent passage of the U.S. Caribbean Strategic Engagement Act of 2016, which calls for a new long-term strategy to strengthen ties between the United States government and the Caribbean region. The legislation was signed by President Barack Obama on 26 December last year. The agricultural sector in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is expected to get a major boost with the opening of the Argyle International Airport. Sabato Caesar, a Minister of Agriculture, said recently during a press conference that the sector is preparing to take advantage of the opportunities that will open for the sector when the airport is opened on February 14th. He noted that the Argyle International Airport will create a very important opportunity for the farmers and fishers of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in which produce will be taken directly to Canada and the United States in the first instance. Minister Caesar urged farmers to be flexible and grasp the many opportunities that are arising in relation to marketing agricultural produce. Further, the minister added that discussion has already started to produce coffee while cocoa is expanding, and they have been made aware that there will also be the production of milk, that's milk chocolate, in 2017. General Secretary of the United Labour Party ULP Senator Julian Francis has responded to the naysayers and critics of the Argyle International Airport, which will be opened here next month. Speaking on his weekly program on Tuesday, Francis dismissed claims that the cost of the airport has run into billions of dollars. He also made the point that the airport is a national investment and belongs to all Vincentians. Mr. Francis also pointed out that despite all difficulties and the criticism leveled at the airport during its construction phase, it has now gotten to the point where it will be officially opened. The opening day of the airport, February 14, 2017, is expected to be proclaimed a public holiday for the historic opening and Valentine's. More local news when we come back.